So, this week we're doing something a little different and just having some fun talking about some of the cringiest and worst pickup lines that people have ever heard. It's hilarious and people don't hold back. So, come check us out wherever you listen to podcasts. Hope to see you there.
Hello.
I'm gonna leave that in the intro.
Our outro last week was hilarious. Bye. Bye.
Hello, friends and family. Welcome back to another episode of Weekly Bazaar.
Yes.
And if you're new here, good luck.
We've been waiting for you. Probably won't be able to hear that because it cancels out our whispers for some reason.
I know, it cancels out our laugh, too.
Yeah.
It doesn't like us laughing.
I don't know. We need some laughs today.
We do need some laughs today.
We're going to get some. Just a spoiler alert, we're going to get some.
Also, go on YouTube and check out Jess's blue hair.
I did this just for Montana today. She's like, I can't believe you haven't worn a wig on our stream yet. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll bust one out. Just
because when you used to come over, you come over with a different wig each time. Like, how many wigs do you have?
A lot. I have a lot. I've been collecting them over the years.
I think that color, though, looks very good on you, and the length of it looks very good.
Thanks. And the no bangs. We've officially determined I look better without bangs.
Oh, so no bangs now?
Yeah, I've been on the fence about it. But I think the thing I hate the most about bangs is they're always greasy. Like, they just always get greasy.
I had bangs.
A lot of moisturizer and stuff, so.
When I had bangs in middle school, because, as a young millennial child, your mom would, poof up the bangs, 80s style, right? Mm-hmm. And so when I later...
Those ball bangs, baby.
Yeah, so later in my early tween, I would break out across my forehead so bad because of my bangs. And then I grew them out, and then no problem since.
Yep. It's all that greasy, oily crap just resting on your skin all day.
So think of that as a benefit of not having bangs.
Yeah.
Also, I think the only person that really has bangs that I know of besides you is my mom.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Liz has bangs, doesn't she?
She does have bangs. Sorry, Liz, because you do have bangs. They're both blondes. Maybe it's a blonde thing. I don't know. But they look good with bangs.
Yeah. I think my forehead's too small for bangs. That's part of the problem. I don't know.
You do you, boo.
Yeah. I like to change it up, so you never know what you're going to get.
Well, thanks for putting on the wig for me.
It's because I love you.
I love you too.
So how have you been this week?
Okay.
I wasn't even gonna. Before we got on today, I'm like, let's not even talk about it. Okay.
Yeah, you and I are just having a rough time. Yesterday, I was just very sick. Let's just put it that way. I was very sick. I didn't have the right meds.
Health is wealth.
Amen.
Oh my God, do I have a zit right in the middle of my forehead? It's the bangs. It's from the bangs. It's right perfectly in the center.
It's your third eye.
Oh God, I'm gonna get to work tomorrow. Natalie's gonna want to work on my third eye.
She'll be like, that thing is huge. Let me close that for you.
Oh man. And this is just water. No coffee today.
Well, to be fair, we're doing this late in the afternoon. Well, almost evening time.
Mm-hmm. It's pre-dinner laughs today.
Yep. I'm excited to eat dinner. I don't know why. I'm just excited to eat dinner.
I'm not. Ugh. Hot weather just makes me... Ugh. Yeah, we're very different in that regard.
I don't know. Like, I'm a person that can still eat soup in summer weather. So,
Don't get me wrong, I can do that too. I mean, soup is one of my favorite things to eat, so
but when I
I
would
can
used to run
through.
in the summertime, I would always crave, like, after a good run, would be like a slushy
Yeah.
or like a really cold kombucha. I don't know why, but
After I had Dominic, because I had a C-section, and after my surgery, they wheeled me into my room, and I was like, all I want is a slushie. Just get me a slushie. So my aunt went to hunt for a slushie, and she couldn't find me when she got back to the hospital because they had moved me into the high risk ward, and
oh
I didn't know that I
no.
was in there. So nobody knew where I was. So by the time she got to me, my slushie was melted.
Did you still
Damn
drink
it.
it?
I think I did, yeah. I can't remember what kind it was, though. It's been very long ago.
I would have found the slushy for you. I would have knocked nurses out of the way just to get you your slushy.
Aww.
That's what friend I am, okay?
I'm a shitty friend. I need to do better.
I'm trying to get you out of the house more.
Out of my coffin.
Yeah.
I get out of the house a lot, honestly. Way more than I want to.
That's for work. You need to get out of the house for me.
We need to go thrifting. I was thinking we should go thrifting sometime.
Oh, I'd love to
See,
go thrifting.
see what we can find.
Can I bring Ryan with us?
I was just going to say, you might as well just bring Ryan.
He'd kind of be mad. He'd be mad if I didn't bring him.
Maybe I can bring Dominic, too. Tony's not really into thrifting, but Dominic is, so.
Yeah, let's go thrifting.
Family affair. Family affair.
I'm down.
So are you ready for some laughs today?
Girl, I think we both need laughs.
Yeah.
Also, I'm drinking a root beer. Don't judge me.
Oh. I've never seen such a thing.
I need the carbonation.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. So today we're going to pivot a little bit. We've kind of been doing stuff like this lately, though, because why not? But last week, I think it was on our last episode, we were talking about doing an episode on worst pickup lines.
I think that was literally the last episode.
Yeah. So because I'm in slacker mode, like, I'm going to do that next week. Push off my research some more. And
it's not pushing it off. It's just taking your time to really dive into research. Like H.H. Holmes took me 3 months?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I mean, we're losing subscribers on our social media anyway. So who gives a fuck?
Everyone hates us.
I'm going to look back on this one day. One day. And be like, okay.
Yeah, and the people we try to work with, and they're like, maybe. Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait.
So I found a few different articles, but I've stumbled upon a Reddit post, and I tried not to read all of it because I kind of want to be surprised by some of them because they're freaking hilarious. But I gotta say, they are vulgar. We're starting off strong, too. It's hilarious.
Welcome to Weekly Bazaar. You lasted 5 minutes.
Yeah, so. But I mean, I'm not leaving any of them out because of that, because they're funny.
No, it's okay.
So, yeah. And I apologize too. I move around so much in our podcast, and I'm constantly turning my head away from the mic, so my volume goes in and out. I'm gonna really work on that because I edit our YouTube videos, and I didn't really notice it until I started doing that, and I'm like, even after I noticed it, I still move around so much. I'm just a very expressive person, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to work on that. So if I'm ever in and out, I apologize. I try to keep my head still.
That's why we're losing subscribers, Jessica.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Damn it. They can't hear me half the time. All right. So this is actually from 5 years ago. And this is a question asked by OG Venom 123, And they asked, what is the worst pickup line that you have heard / used? And there are some doozies, and some of people's responses to these are hilarious too. All right. So Botboy0420 starts off
Okay, yep.
real strong on this one. I shit my pants. Can I get in yours?
Ew.
I gotta do this one. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I found what I'm gonna read.
I can see you saying that. Use it on Tony.
He
Hey,
would use
Tony.
it on me.
Oh, okay, I can see that. I shit my pants. Can I use yours?
Like, that's not gonna work on anybody unless you're already with them. Come on.
I don't even think that's gonna work then.
True. Okay, so Rygen's Hammer. I feel like I've heard that name before. This guy must frequent Reddit. I don't know.
Maybe they have really high karma.
What does that mean? Is that a Reddit thing?
If they have high karma, it means they're pretty active, like with posting,
Oh,
responding, things like that.
Yeah, that sounds familiar to me, like we've seen him in another one of these before. But he or she, they say, when I was in college, there was one liquor store in the area that wouldn't ID, but barely anyone ever went there. Wasn't sure why. Anyways, I go there, get a bottle, and in front of me was a girl from the college. She gets wrung out, and I grab my bottle. And as I'm walking out the door, this fat homeless guy looks up and at her and yells, "Damn, girl, you look so good. I just want to chop you up and put you in my sandwich." Like, what the hell?
That's
oh my God.
Not creepy.
And makes a whirlberg noise? What the hell is that? What's a whirlberg noise?
I don't know.
Is it like nom nom nom? As he showcases how he would approach this metaphorical hottie sandwich. Never seen someone run that fast to their car, LMAO. Yeah, run.
When I was in New Orleans, this guy, obviously local, he had a huge Cajun accent. And he said something along the lines when we were walking by, and he was like, "Damn, girl, you fine, but you need to gain weight," or something.
What the heck? Oh my God. I had a guy, I was dancing at a bar one time, and I have really long dark hair, and depending on the person, like you can't tell where I'm from. People think I'm from everywhere.
You are exotic looking.
This particular guy comes up to me and he's like, "I love a woman of color with long, straight hair." What the hell?
A woman of color? Were you just like, "I'm white"?
I mean, it's debatable. Actually, I was talking with my Brazilian friends a couple nights ago, and they were debating whether I look American or not. Because one of them thinks I look very Brazilian, and the other one thinks that she's being racist for saying that. Like, oh my God. Like, I don't really care either way. People think I'm from everywhere.
Haven't you done a DNA test?
Yeah.
And?
Yeah, and I'm none of the things that people ever think I am. I am mainly Scottish and like the British Isles and northwestern European, some Scandinavian, and
maybe it's a Scandinavian then.
There's like 4%. Well, I'm basing this off my sister's. I didn't do it. She did it, but I'm figuring I'm pretty close to whatever she got. And there's like 4% Native American, which is what we thought we were most of, or like a lot of, and just turns out to not be the case at all. And there is a bit of African American too. So,
interesting.
Everywhere. Yeah. It's not much, but it's there. And
your family got around.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's just a hodgepodge. I mean, it's very American if you really think about it. But yeah, like 80% is Scottish and British Isles. And I look nothing like that. It's so funny.
It's not what I would have guessed. Like, I would have guessed Italian, even German.
Well, there is German. There is German. Because it's like the northwestern Europe. So that's in there. And I believe that's more on my mom's side. And my dad's side is more the like Scottish, Irish, English. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on.
Clearly.
Okay. Ooh, hopefully my phone doesn't die because I forgot to charge it.
That's the story of your life every single day.
It is. Somebody responded to that. They said, I guess homeless guys are always eating out. That's terrible.
Yeah, but that's a good one at the same time.
Okay, so this next guy, Donkey Punch Mojo, says...
See, now that name sounds familiar to me.
Does it?
Yeah.
He says, she says, they say, you look like trash. Let me take you out. Yeah, don't use that. That is so terrible.
That's
so
like
bad.
That's a diss and a compliment at the same time. You look like trash. Let me take you out. Or is that just like a diss?
Yeah, there's a lot of disses in here. I'm like,
you look like trash, so let me take you out. Get rid of you. Bye. Kick you to the curb. We're just going to say that's just a full-on diss.
This one is kind of similar too, but it has a funny twist at the end. So, Less Squishy says, I was bar hopping with some mates, already quite drunk. We walk into a bar, grab our drinks, and before we sit down, one of my friends turns to me and says, hey, watch this. I knew he was up to something. I turn around to see him walking straight to a girl at the bar. It went down like this. Friend, quote, hey, did you fall from heaven? End quote. Her, blushes. What? Friend, quote, because it certainly looks like it. End quote. That's so mean.
What does that even mean?
Like, she fell on her face or something? Like, fell out of the sky onto her face?
That's harsh. I've heard of, like, did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yeah, but this is like the dick version.
Reminds me of the Dane Cook version of My Best Friend's Girl. Have you seen that movie?
No.
So basically, his motto is he's a dick to girls, and then they find him attractive for being a dick.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what this was. But to continue on with this, the friend cracks up and staggers away, and the guy telling the story, I was absolutely stunned. I had to go and apologize on his behalf. Ended up chatting to her the whole night, got her number, and met up with her a week later. He insists that was the plan all along, but I'm not convinced.
That's actually kind of sweet at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody says wingman 100%. I think they forgot the percent. This one, oh my God. KTSB says, you are good woman. I am good man.
That's it?
Somebody said, I don't know why, but I read this with a Russian accent.
You are a good woman.
Yeah. You are a good woman.
I am good man. That's it? That's the pickup line?
That's it. Like, what would you do to that? I'd be like,
that is like, I'm strong like bull.
That's what somebody said. That was the next comment. Strong like bull.
Okay. Wonder if it worked. I wish they would at least say if it worked or not.
I know. Oh God. Rainbow Donkey 473 said to me by a super short dude, quote, "We're all the same height laying down," unquote.
I think I've heard that. Like, I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
think I
I've seen,
have.
like, remember Sex in the City where Samantha, she goes on a date with that short guy because they're talking at the bar and then she finds him attractive. And then when
And
he
then he ends up
steps
having a big
down,
old dick, doesn't he?
yeah, he ends up like stepping down and she's like, oh my God. So she cancels the date and he kind of says like the same thing where he's like, let me show you like what I
Yeah.
can do in bed.
And then she's like,
And then
okay.
she dated him for like 2 more weeks.
It's a long time for her.
Exactly. That's why he was good in bed. So
Yeah. This one is so stupid. I don't even understand it. Oxtail Phoenix says, "Are you a toaster? Because I want to take a bath with you."
like he's trying to electrify her.
Yeah, like kill her? I'm so confused.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like I'm going to electrify you. Uh,
Somebody said, "Use this once on Tinder and it worked, LOL."
what does it mean?
I don't know. If you know,
Email us at weeklybizarrepodcast@gmail.com. You were slow on that one. I got you, boo.
thanks. Okay, let's see. Some of these I remember and some of them I don't. Oh, Deep Root says, "I was at a concert and I overheard a girl ask a guy, 'Hey, can I borrow your lighter?' He says, 'Sure, here you go.' And then she says, 'Can I borrow your number?' 'Sure, here you go.' And that shit actually worked? Question mark. Yeah, that's stupid. Next.
Lame.
But I'm not surprised. I feel like if it was the other way around, no offense, but it probably wouldn't have worked as well. Maybe.
I think I've heard something like, I've lost my number. Can I have yours? Or something like that. Does that sound familiar at all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think you said this one when we were talking about doing this episode. Red Ghost Planet says, "You know that dress you're wearing would look even better laying on the floor next to my bed."
Yeah, your clothes look good on you, but they look better on my floor.
This is so stupid. Spiky Bits says, "Are you a fire alarm? Because you're really fucking loud and annoying." I
Damn,
thought these were
spiky
supposed to be
bits.
pickup lines.
Like, I thought it was going to be something like, are you a fire alarm because you're really hot?
Yeah. But you're
Because you're
really fucking
loud
loud
and
and annoying.
annoying?
Somebody in that under that comments, "Are you in pinata? Because I need a blindfold to smash that."
Oh my
People are
gosh.
assholes, man.
These are like the opposite of pickup lines.
I know.
Are you a pinata because I need a blindfold to smash that? Oh, wow.
Rude.
Wow. That's so mean.
Who said that? Oh, they deleted their username. So
I
don't
would
know who said
too.
that.
I would too. That's harsh.
Oh, I'm moving around a lot again. I gotta quit doing that. Okay. Ouch, my pee burns. Says.
Oh, for a second I was like, that's the pickup line? I forgot
That's
it was the
worrisome.
username.
That's very
Yeah, you should go
worrisome.
get that checked out.
Yeah. Ouch, my pee burns says, I'd break every chair in the world just to have you sit on my face.
That's so gross but sweet at the same time.
It's adorable. So sweet.
So sweet.
Oh my gosh. Somebody,
It's probably why your pee burns.
Soprana23 said in response to that, I don't know if I'm more concerned about the pickup line or your username.
That's why I said that's probably why their pee hurts.
And then Lincoln Highwater says, and I would break 1,000 chairs and I would break 1,000 more. That song. I would break 1,000 chairs.
I would walk. What is it? I
Mm-hmm.
would walk
Just a
500
big
miles.
man who.
Hey, we have our song for the week. And I would walk 500 miles. That's all I got.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Da 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 da.
Okay, this person deleted their username. No shit, about 12 years ago, a buddy and I sat down at a dive bar. He looked at the chick next to him and just said, "Wanna bang?" She looked him up and down briefly and went, "Yeah, all right, let me finish my beer first." It was impressive and disgusting.
He must have been good looking.
Yeah.
Have you heard the pickup line, nice shoes, wanna fuck?
Yes. I think I've used that before.
You?
Yeah.
Didn't work?
I don't know. I think I probably did it as a joke, but I mean, it probably would have. Come on, let's be real.
Yeah. It's a lot easier for a woman to find sex than a guy, so.
Yeah, that unfortunately is true.
Da, 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 da.
Okay, definitive euphoria.
You muted your mic, didn't you?
I muted my mic because I can't stop fidgeting. I have also used this pickup line. Oh. This is. I guess this is in response to what I just said, the wanna bang. I've also used this pickup line, but while at a bar and blackout drunk, the fine gentleman I was propositioning gave me his number and sent me on my way home. For clarity, I'm a woman. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, so it was a woman that said that? Wanna bang?
Well, the initial one I think was a dude.
Oh, okay.
Then a chick responded and said she used that line too. So. Advocate Saint says, I got a bucket of chicken. Want to do it? No, I don't.
I don't get that one. Got a bucket of chicken, you want to do it?
You know, that reminds me of the fetish thing that I saw on Jerry Springer, where the guy had a thing for women eating a bucket of chicken while sitting in a baby pool full of gravy.
That is so particular.
Yeah.
Like, that is weird.
They probably embellished it a little bit. Like, he probably had a fetish and they're like, ooh, let's up the ante a little bit on this. Let's put her in a baby pool and fill it with gravy.
So my theory on Jerry Springer, and it's a theory because I've never watched anything behind the scenes of Jerry Springer, is they did something where they got like good ratings on the show, like where it used to be real, like something was just a crazy story, and they're like, holy shit, like this got so much views, that then they started going really crazy and just making stuff up as they went.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
That's my theory. I have no idea. Like I said, I've watched nothing on Jerry Springer show, but it just gets really, really weird. So I think I'm like, this has to be made up.
Yeah, I feel like it has to be.
But then again, truth is stranger than fiction. So
Oh, God. Peter G, 1996 says, "Are you Abraham Lincoln? Because you're causing an uprising down south."
oh my gosh.
Lame, but creative. I'll give him that.
That's creative. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
At least it's a compliment.
Yeah. Okay. Silent Salamander says, "I had a friend who went up to a girl in a bar and asked, 'Did you just sit in a puddle or are you pleased to see me?'"
Oh.
That is vulgar. Come on. You can do better. Ugh.
You should be like, no, I pissed my pants actually, but thanks for pointing it out in front of everybody.
Exactly what this chick said. The big cat said, "No, I just have no control over my bladder. Seeing the doc on Monday." God.
I don't
Okay.
think vulgar pickup lines work on me. I think the cute ones do. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what's a good cute one? Like, is your dad a baker because you're a cutie pie? Or if you're oh my god, if you're a booger, I'd pick you.
Oh my God. I would look at somebody like they were a complete idiot if they said that to me.
Because I think
Like,
it's cheesy, but it's not vulgar. So I think it would like work on me.
it's true.
Not that I'm
I'd rather
saying
have the
come at me
vulgar.
with
No, I'm just
these.
kidding.
Well, then you can come at Jessica with all these pickup lines.
Get
And Tony's going to see your DMs, be like, what is this?
Oh my God. Flipping Birds says, "You look just like my sister." Oh my God. Don't do that.
That's it?
That's weird. Yeah, that's it. Just you look like just like my sister.
There has to be more context to that.
Clearly, they don't want to pick that person up if they say that.
Or is it like, we got really shit faced and then we banged that night and I woke up and I'm like, holy crap, you look just like my sister. Like, we need context. Or like, you won't leave him alone. Is that just a way to get a girl off you by saying, no, you look like my sister? See, context is important.
Yeah, it is. Especially with weird shit like that being said. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Ham the Sam 1234 says, "Are you a bank loan? Because you got my interest."
I'm not saying anything because I don't know what to say.
I figured you were going to say you liked that and it was cute.
I actually was thinking like, okay, that's too cheesy.
It's very cheesy.
I should tell
Yeah.
Ryan to do that for his like clients to get more money.
"Are you a bank loan? You got my interest."
Hey, he's got a lot of old ladies that come into his bank, okay?
Oh, they'd probably love that.
And I could definitely see him doing that.
Oh yeah, he likes to butter people up. He'd be throwing butter balls
The
back in the
statues.
day. Oh, that's a good quality to have, though. Why not make people feel good, you know?
To an
Okay.
extent.
Yeah, of course.
They have to be old, Ryan. Like 80 and above, okay?
Floaty Bean says, "Did you see the mistake in Spotify? They didn't have you as the hot single." That's cringy.
That's a little cringy. Creative, but cringy.
This username deleted their username, but used on me by another female. Walked up to me, pulled her jeans pockets out, and then asked, "Would you like to kiss a bunny on its nose?" Now that's my kind of pickup line.
Okay.
Like,
You go, girl. Damn. She knows what she
Girl.
wants.
She does.
I like that. You do you.
Yeah,
I wish you said if it worked or not.
I know. Oops. And somebody responded to that. Melda Wig Dog
Okay.
said, "Jean pockets on women's jeans? She's a lucky gal." Because that's what she thought about with that comment. Like, okay.
So, yeah, female jeans usually have pockets. It's usually like rompers and dresses that don't have pockets.
Yeah. What kind of jeans you wearing? Oh, I remember this one. And I think the chick, I'm assuming this is a female that said this, I don't think she quite gets it. So somebody said to her, quote, "Those glasses make you look like a porn star," unquote. When I was visibly had a what the fuck look, he then panicked and said, quote, "No, I mean they'd make me look like a porn star." Then stole them off my face and put them on, like, "See?" And then she says, "I did not see because funnily enough, I couldn't see without my glasses." I'm like, that's the fucking point. Fucking point. Oh, the F-bombs are flying in this one. Sorry, guys. But, like, that's the whole point of the joke, isn't it? Take off her glasses so that she can't see and you can say you look like a porn star. That's the joke. That's the pickup, which I think is actually kind of cute. I'm not going to lie. I mean, the porn star thing is a little kind of stupid, but
Yeah, I'm so like, I don't get it.
just don't use it. Just forego that one. Captain Dopey responded to that and said, "Wow, I thought I was bad. Poor dude. He died a noble death. LOL."
I don't get it.
So this one would have been way better if this guy wouldn't have said that it was just him messing around with his dude friend. Like, he just should have said the pickup line, but I'm going to read it how he wrote it anyway. But his username's deleted. "Max, you're like a jar of Nutella because you're thick and I'm trying to spread it." And then he says, "We're both guys and he knows I'm not gay." Like, okay. Just say the line.
Yeah, it's almost saying like no homo, like you used to say back in the day.
No homo?
You've never heard that?
Uh-uh.
Like if you gave your guy friend, like another guy to another guy, like a compliment, be like, "Oh my god, those jeans look good on you. No homo." Like, I'm so glad we don't say that anymore.
Yeah,
But that used to be a
No.
big saying in the early 2000s.
I'm surprised I haven't heard that, but
So that's what it made me think of.
Sugar Sode says, "Are you moist?" That's it.
What? Are you moist? My favorite
ya?
word in the whole world.
"Are you moist?" And then somebody, blatant conservatives, said, I read this like in Mr. Krabs' voice. I read this in Mr. Krabs' voice from SpongeBob. "Are you moist?" Aye, Captain.
Matey?
Sponge boy me Bob.
Are you moist? Oh my god.
Don't say that to anybody. Just saying. Okay, so another deleted username.
Just don't say the word moist. Just not say the word.
Say moistly.
No.
Just kidding.
Just no moist.
Yeah, this username was deleted. Girl's name was Destiny. I asked her if I could call her Estiny. She looked confused and said no. Then I replied, "So you're saying you want the D?" And then some. Oh my god, hold on. My contacts are getting foggy. Give me a second. I thought it said boner. Bonner, not bone. Oh, Bonner, not boner. Said, so did it work?
Yeah, I did it.
And he said she blocked me. The end. I thought it was pretty clever, honestly.
It's clever, but it wouldn't work on me. I'd probably block that person too.
So you're saying you want the D? Thin White Heroine says, I'm a woman. When I see a guy with a cool shirt, I say nice tits as an opener. Okay. OG Venom 123 says, does it work? And she replied, they often like the directness. Nice tits. I feel like that would offend a guy because he'd be like, do I have man boobs?
That's my first thought.
Yeah. Because I know, like, Tony does not have moobs in any way, shape, or form, but he's so self-conscious of it. I'm like, you don't have moobs at all. But I wonder if just that's a guy thing, like a guy insecurity that they're afraid they have tits. So saying that, I can't imagine would be.
I mean, is it just a way of saying also they have a really nice chest? Like, you know how some men have more prominent muscular chest? Maybe.
Could be. I don't know.
I don't know. If you're a guy, let us know if that offends you.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't say it regardless. I don't know. Nice tits. Maybe to a guy friend.
I don't know. I even feel like if like some guy said that to me, I'll just be like, look down and be like, where? You know?
Not me. I wish. Okay. Oh, God. Dice Teach says, my friend was once hit with, do you work at Subway? Because I'm pretty sure you gave me a $5 footlong.
Oh my gosh.
No. Bad. Bad boy.
Creative.
I am not a bot from Russia replied to that. What, is your friend a male prostitute?
Do they respond?
Let's see. No, but somebody said $20 is $20.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Probably don't want to know.
Probably not. I don't know what that means.
Oh, we'll get to that one in a second. I looked down too far. I don't know. I don't remember this one. You may need to cut it out if it's stupid because it's kind of long. Pulled this one straight out of Joe Dirt. Was drunk and flirting with this girl at my friend's party. Honestly, wasn't getting the impression that she was that into me, but she still seemed to enjoy my company, and it was fun conversation. Anyway, we were eavesdropping on these two other people that were flirting with each other hard, as in they were definitely going to bang it out that night. Lots of heavy petting, etc. I forget exactly what it was, but the guy dropped some super corny pickup line, and the girl absolutely swooned. We were laughing about it, and then I just looked directly at her and said with all seriousness, if I told you that you had a great body, would you hold it against me? She did.
That was the pickup line? He told her she had a great body?
Yeah. If I told you that you had a great body, would you hold it against me? So what? She went from getting ready to bang that dude to like banging this one because he said that. What a little slut. Gonna have to cut that one out.
Never.
And Sloppy Jack said, "Well done, Brett." This one, I don't even know what to say about this one. Oh my god! If somebody said this to me, Los Estupidos says, "This person sounds like somebody I want to hang out with." I'm sorry. Damn, girl, you shit with that ass? I would pay to see a guy friend walk up to a girl and do that. Oh my god.
I mean, is that a compliment?
Damn, girl, you shit with that ass? Oh.
Is that a compliment?
I don't even know what it is. It's just funny.
I don't know. I feel like if someone told me that, I'd be like, well, what does that mean? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
That has 283 replies to it, and I cannot even imagine what they all say. I'm not going to open that thread up.
Apparently, maybe that's a popular pickup line.
It's a conversation starter, that's for sure. Oh, God. Boba Fett says, "Vulgar. My dick just died. Can I bury it in your ass?"
Can I bury it in your ass?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Straight for the ass.
This person who responded has a dark heart. Ellie0228 replied to that. "It's hilarious when you can combine sodomy and necrophilia in one sentence."
Oh my, that's true.
It's a dark one. It's a dark humor
That's
one.
very
there.
dark. That pickup line would not work.
No, that would not work on me either. That's a bit much. Probably get smacked
Are blocked.
or blocked yet. Nowadays, one of the articles I was thinking about using on here was bartenders and the lines that they've heard, but they weren't great stories, so I went with this instead. But now I can't remember what my point was. It's like opening the pantry, like, why am I here? Why was I saying that?
I should
What did
ask
we-
Ryan what's like the worst he's heard.
Oh yeah, I bet he's got some stories.
Yeah, he's been in the industry for a long time.
Dude, I literally can't remember why I brought up that other article. What
I'm
was
not
I saying?
surprised.
You don't remember either. Damn
We're
it.
old, okay?
I'm like when we're editing, be like, oh, that's what she was gonna try to say.
Okay,
No
listen,
idea.
you want to talk about old, okay? I felt so old the other day because, we're watching Rock of Love still.
Oh God.
And Bret Michaels, right? He was 44, I believe, when the show started. Okay, it was 2007. He was 44, and Ryan looks at me and he goes, "You know that because he's the same age as my mom, the exact same age." And so he's like, when your mom was 44, you were in college, your first year of college. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. And he was like, if you had a kid and 44, your kid would be a second grader. So if you want to talk about old, that did not land well with me.
Yeah. I know we were talking at work the other day about high school reunions and like, damn, I have been graduated from high school for 25 years. What is happening?
I know I don't think my reunion peeps don't care. Like, I don't think anyone shows up to those things. But my 20 years next year.
Getting up there, man.
I know.
Getting up there.
Am I going to show up? No. Didn't like those people then. Don't like them now. It's fine.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd rather. Anything. I'd rather do anything else.
Well, I feel like some people you don't have to catch up with because you just see what they post on Facebook and you're like, yep, you just put everything out there. It's cool.
That's why I don't have a Facebook. I don't give two shits what you're trying to make your life look like.
I
Because we all know
just like to
it's
post
not real.
when I travel. That's about what I like social media for.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. And it's kind of like something you can look back on too.
Yeah, that's fair. But I don't know where you're going with the bartender thing. Just saying old made me think of the Bret Michaels thing.
Yeah, it's gone. Totally gone.
Like how you say a fart in the wind.
Just like a fart in the wind. Poof.
Damn, girl, you fart with that ass?
This one is deleted user. Held out my fist and asked the girl, "Will you hold this?" When she put her hand out, I grabbed her hand, held it, and said, "While I go for a walk?" We are now married. I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Oh, I guess he meant hold his hand while they walk.
I still don't get it.
That's super cheesy. I'm sorry.
Are there any comments on that one?
Yeah, there's 10. Let's see. I concur with this one. Straltz says, "I did not come here for wholesome content." But this is nice and adorable. Oh, God.
Touche, guy. Touche.
Okay, Evanescent Doe. My best friend in college asked if he could try to read my palm. He traced one of the longer lines and said, "Do you know what this line means?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Me neither, but I know I'm holding your hand."
Okay, that one's cute.
We're married now, too. Aw.
Oh. See, that's cute.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
work
in the
on
moment,
me.
that would be...
That would
that'd
work
be
on
sweet.
me.
Yeah, that was a sweet one. Especially like he's caressing your hand at the same time. That's very sweet.
Did the same person comment and be like, again, I'm not here for this wholesome shit?
That was extremely wholesome. Thank you. That's what they said.
That was cute. I like that one.
Zanbach a common Lebanese pickup line goes something like, "I didn't know baklavas had legs," usually yelled by old men at unsuspecting young women walking by. Wallace Took replied, "Meaning you think she is layers of sweet pastry dripping with honey and nuts?" That is so weird.
I don't understand that.
I guess it's like sweet.
They want to
They're
eat
sweet.
because you eat baklava, so they want to eat the sweet treat, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Ayo.
Stupid. Find a new line. I don't like it. Just my opinion.
I don't like that one either.
Oh my god. Airy Yeety. What the hell? Airy Yeety IK? Airy Yeety YK. Something. Okay. Says, "Roses are red, tires are black. When I think about you, I touch my ball sack." No.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
"I am not a bot from Russia," replied, "gym teachers specifically."
Okay, no.
Nasty. Nasty. Nagel93 says, "Are you a noose? Because I really want to hang out with you." No, I don't like that.
No, that's
And I'm a dark person, and I don't even like that.
That's too dark for me. It's too dark in such a simple way where it's like, no. I just, no.
No. No. Moving on. This one is so stupid. Boxer1182 says, "Are you a shower? Because I can see myself slipping into you and crying uncontrollably." Because that's what every chick wants you to do. Run, if that's the case. Run away.
To me, it just makes it seem like I want to make you cry in the shower. Even though it's not what it means, but
No.
that one is stupid.
Yeah, if a guy started crying while we were doing it, I'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you?
You told me Tony cries every night.
Yeah. He's such a crier. Oh my God. Crocodile tears. He just weeps and weeps. This is so dumb too. Montagore Capulet, I don't even know what that means. I probably said it way wrong. Says, "You've got 2 hands but 3 holes, so cover up the 2 you don't want me in."
Veto.
Get out of here. Just go away. Somebody with a deleted username responded, "Covers nostrils." Oh, that made it a little better, a little more tolerable.
Kiss the bunny nose.
Okay, we'll do a few more and then wrap it up. Let's see here.
Get it? Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Use protection, kids.
Safety first. Speaking of kids, this sounds like one. Clapped Gamer 69 says, "You can call me Shrek because I'm head over heels in love with you." No.
Okay, that's kind of cute.
I hate it.
No, it's kind of cute.
Okay.
What if it was like a 13-year-old telling it to another 13-year-old? You know, like
That would
that's
be-
cute.
That would be cute, yeah.
Because you said
I'll
you
give
think
you
a
that.
kid wrote it,
True.
even though their username was 69 in it, which
That's
definitely
probably
sounds like
why.
a kid.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like a kid to another kid, that would be cute. It's not vulgar, it's cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. I'll take the 69 out of your name, honey. Okay.
The person would be like, "I am 49 years old, ma'am."
Ma'am. I hate being called ma'am. I just
Ma'am.
do not look like there's nothing man-like about me, I don't think. Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Oh, M Gray 13. This is the one you already said. Nice shoes, wanna fuck? Deleted username says, "Hey baby, fuck or fight." Both?
It's just like a simple one, like nice shoes, wanna fuck? Wanna bang?
Yeah. Okay, I think we'll stop with this one. This is a little bit of a story. Hopefully it's good. If not, we'll do another one. Okay, Side Cocker says, "We were in 6th form, same as college, and one of my mates was trying to teach me how to chat up girls in public. So he asked a drop dead gorgeous girl passing by, 'Do you have a phone in your back pocket? Because I think your ass is calling me.'" Oh.
I think I've actually heard that pickup line.
She slapped him. While I got her number after explaining the situation. You go,
Nice.
boy, you go.
Okay, so another like wingman situation, maybe.
Yeah, gone wrong for the other guy.
We got to end on a better one.
Yeah, that was bad. It's not good. Oh, there's the one. "If you were a booger, I'd pick you."
See, again, like if it's another 13-year-old to another 13-year-old, it's cute.
Okay, this one is so bad, but we'll end with it. Shameful. Deleted username. I put the STD instead. All I need is you. So bad. Nasty. Who do you think is going to be with you after you say something like that?
I don't think you should use a pickup line with genital diseases in it.
No, it's not. It's not a strong start.
Because all I'd be focused on would be like STD.
Please no.
Please no.
I think my favorite one of the day was the
shit.
Damn girl, you shit with that ass. That was hilarious.
Go use it on Tony.
Oh, I will. For sure.
Damn boy, you shit with that ass?
He'll probably just look at me like I'm super weird.
I was like, you just walked in on me taking a shit, so obviously.
Never happened. We're not that couple. We do not poo in front of each other.
Now you use the word poo.
I have to when it's in that context. No pooing in front of each other. Oh my God. My third eye is getting bigger.
It's like the start of a horror movie.
Oh my God. No, the freaking nest of spiders is going to come out. That actually has happened before.
To you?
No.
On your face?
To people. Where like a spider laid its eggs in their face.
No, that's an urban legend.
Is it? Oh.
That's an urban legend.
Well, I wish it had happened.
You're like some people, I wish it would happen. I'm pretty sure that is an urban legend.
Really? I thought I saw that on a medical show.
I mean,
I've seen some really creepy shit.
Maybe it was like, I know certain insects and stuff will get in somebody's ear, and I know there was a video of like the spider in someone's ear, so like maybe that was the thing. I wouldn't put it past. You had a spider in your ear?
I don't know what it was. But I woke up and I could hear it in my ear. It was like clicking. It was like clicking, clicking, clicking. I was freaking the hell out because I just freak out with bugs anyway. And it's when I lived with my boyfriend, and he had taken my car to work that day. So I didn't have any transportation to get anywhere. And it was back in the day when like cell phone service was basically non-existent. Mm-hmm. And so I took my phone and I had to walk to town because we were just outside of town. And all the while with this freaking thing in my ear, and I called my best friend. I'm like, you have to come get me, take me to the hospital. And they lived in the next town over, so it took like half an hour for them to get there. And they got there, and I get in the back. She's with her husband, and actually those are the two that ended up introducing me to Tony. But so they're like, we have to stop and get gas. And I'm like, oh my God. And I was in the back screaming, and they're like, Jessica, stop. You have to stop screaming. I'm like, I can't. And I think it came out. Like I felt it, and I didn't ever see what it was, but I was still convinced it was in there. And they took me to my grandma's house, and she like filled my ear up with oil to see if she could like get it to float out, and there was nothing there. So I think it came out like when I freaked out at the back of their car, I think is when it came out. Like
the screaming probably helped.
Yeah, probably, because I was screaming like I was being murdered.
I would too.
Not fun. Not fun at all. Bad times. I've had the weirdest shit happen to me. Bit by a snake. Bugs in my ear. Ugh. Awful. I'm glad I didn't see what it was.
Keep that shit over there.
It's that dark cloud, man.
Well, I personally think the urban legend is the spider lays, because it's like, there's movies where it moves, it pulsates, and then they touch it and the leg pops out, and then like they go everywhere.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But hey.
But I did see a medical show though, where I can't remember. I think it was called Monsters Inside Me. That's what I'm thinking I saw that on.
That sounds familiar. I never watched the show, but the name sounds familiar. We're old.
Probably like over 10 years ago. But this chick was running or walking in a park and a fly or a bug flew into her eye. But when it did that, it laid an egg. And she didn't know what was going on later on. I mean, she had thought it just hit her eye, you know. And then she ended up going to the hospital because it was swelling up or whatever. And there was a larva in there. Ugh. Anyway, how did we get here? I don't know.
I don't know. We changed the subject, please.
We did.
That's so gross.
On that note, I guess I'll close this out.
I got a good pickup line. If you were a bug, I'd squash you.
That's terrible.
I know. It's supposed to be a mean one.
I can't believe how many mean ones there were today. It was very surprising.
People are mean.
So you can find us on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, Weekly Bazaar Podcast. You can email us with your scary stories and your bad pickup lines at weeklybazaarpodcast@gmail.com. You can support us on Patreon for $5 a month. It really helps us out, keeps us motivated to keep on going because, like I said before, this ain't easy. This ain't easy, boo. But yeah, it's at Weekly Bazaar, patreon.com/weeklybazaar. $5 a month. Really appreciate it. I already said that, but I'm saying it again.
We drill it in your head.
Drilling that in your head shamelessly. Ugh. Yeah. That's it. Is that it? Is that everything?
I think so.
I don't think I forgot anything.
I was like half listening, so I was just picturing a larvae in someone's eye, and it's the whole thing. So
yeah, I think I butchered this one, but there you go. You know where to find us. We're everywhere. Everywhere.
We're watching you.
We're watching you. Because my car's quiet now. Watch out.
Oh, shit.
Well, if it's weird,
we're going to talk about it.
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Damn, girl, you shit with that ass.